right. And that should be good. Welcome back to Adventures with Sir Loin. This is my last HP. If there's any issues with the audio, my moderator will let me know. Oh, what's up, Kai? That man is just sweeping up the dead. Alright, last on our adventures, we had an entire scuffle happen. We went through a dungeon. I had a red marker. Oh, it was for the box. Alright. It looks like something's going on here, so let's go ahead and approach. See what all this is about.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. I'm glad to see His Majesty is sending more adherents to settle this untamed land. I am Alfir, a captain in the Steel Garrote under Inquisitor Ludwin.
Oh, alright. Let's see. What would Sir Loin say? You seem to be taking your rank quite seriously.
How else should one take one's rank, envoy? This sergeant of the Paradise Militia refuses to discipline his people about lingering near our headquarters. A less charitable woman might suppose that their loitering is intended to aggravate us.
Be reasonable. My militia need to pass this way to go to and from the East Gate. What are they supposed to do? Walk all the way down to the market entrance just to make you feel better?
That was strange. Let's see. What shall be said about this? Sergeant, what is this loitering the captain is talking about?
Look, none of us are professional soldiers. We're militia. We all have other jobs to get back to. Of course, we'll stop to have a drink and a laugh with our friends on our way to and from the gate. If the Steel Garrote want to look down their noses at us for our lack of discipline, that's fine. Just stop complaining that we don't take everything as seriously as you joyless lot.
See? This is what I'm talking about. Antagonism, plain and simple.
Ooh, alright. So it seems like there's a little bit of a dispute going on here. Yeah. Captain, you do what you need to do. And the Sergeant does what he needs to do.
Very well, envoy. Though it would be easier to do my job if there were fewer distractions.
I suppose you'll have to rely on that famous adherent discipline then. Many thanks, envoy.
So yes, in the previous installment of the Adventures of Sir Loin, there was a rebellion that people tried to take my life, and I didn't appreciate that. So I came back to life after they assassinated me, and went down there, conquered a whole bunch of people, and then ended up, you know, sparing them, because Sir Loin is not in it for the politics. He's only here to procure the meat.
Hey, get around me. You're supposed to check in before you can...
He knows Sir Loin's true objective. So I need to return to the ambassador now. I guess we'll progress a little bit in the story before we go out on our adventure once again. But yeah, I'm liking Avowed. It seems to be a decent game. It's got pretty sights and lots of meat to procure. It does have its fair share of glitches. Like, loading areas not exactly working correctly. Audio glitches. I just went through a door. Is this where I'm supposed to be? That's fine. 'Tis fine. We shall proceed. welcome one and all for everybody here. What is that? I see something I may be able to collect. There it is. Let's see. Multiple objectives. Hey, it's you.
You're back? It's been absolute ages. I thought you might have... Oh. Cadman's not with you?
Lie. Technically, I did find him. He was just thoroughly glitched out, and I could not interact with him. I never found him.
He probably fixed himself up. He's clever like that. Cleverer than me. Maybe he got lost. He always gets turned around in high ground. He's got no sense of direction at all. I'll just wait for him here. I mean, he'll never find me if I go looking for him. Maybe I should go looking for him. Do you think he could still be in the cave?
Believe me, there is nothing in that cave that's worth risking your life again.
I'll bet the team found him, and that's why they're not here.
I will say nothing.
Gods, what am I doing standing around? Damn, I should go. It was an honor to meet you. Look me up if you're ever in high ground. We can all get a drink together.
That's an idea. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Tell
I
me you
must
brought
meet.
good news.
Never.
Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
Yes. I let my killer go free. For that is the way of Sir Loin.
You what?
Oh boy.
Envoy, tell me this isn't true.
The Emperor sent me to carry out his will. I don't owe you an explanation.
Unbelievable. We needed to answer this challenge with blood.
Oh.
Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive.
Ludwig? Is that how you say it? Ludwig. If Ludwig raises a fuss, just let me do the talking.
She will do the talking. The best we can do is grovel.
She sounds like a wonderful person.
You're right.
There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Don't forget why I'm here, the Dream Scourge.
Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already.
Animancy.
Learn whatever you can from them.
It's the worst thing in this game. What do you expect me to find there? Is there meat for Sir Loin?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to Animancers.
I wish not to go if there is no meat. I'll save my questions for Fior Messi Verno.
Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Oh. Oh no. What kind of blade is that I must have? Is this Ludwig? What kind of crazy armor everything?
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Oh.
Is that, her?
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay
You're
your
a-
wrath.
you're
Allow
on
me to present
fire.
the Adiran envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Bow solemnly to the Inquisitor.
At least someone knows the meaning of respect. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
Remain pointedly silent.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
Oh no.
He's got more backbone than I would have thought.
We should be better than this.
Kai, sometimes
Leading by example.
you shouldn't talk
This
while
island
others
has
are
seen
talking.
Nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
Oh, I wasn't listening. I think the two of you would be stronger together than apart. Matrimony is called for.
I've been saying this all along, but his solution was to go over my head, to summon help from across the known world.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
I could study the Animancers. Observe them in their environment.
That might do us some good, or it might lead you nowhere. I can't take the chance. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
Oh, you didn't yell at me. That was strange. That was a strange encounter. Ambassador, where'd you go? Why am I staring at a fireplace?
She is going to be a problem.
You didn't have to take the blame for me. I appreciate it.
Oh, that was nothing. Ludwig already despises me. You deserve a sporting chance to avoid her wrath. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Since Liviana gave you a clean bill of health, you're officially cleared to leave for Emerald Stair.
Yes, I've come back
Fair
to
warning,
life.
Animancers and Adirans don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
Everything can be discussed over a nice helping of meat.
At least you'll have that in common, if nothing else.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stairs beautiful this time of year.
You can
Wonderful.
head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
All right. Well, that seems like a new area has been unlocked, which is great. I want to get into some combat right now. Maybe find a little bit of treasure. And then we'll go to the Emerald Stair. Let's see. What else can we get up to? Oh, yes. I wanted to see whether or not there was certain
there.
items I can
You look like
buy.
you know your way around. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself.
Yes, show me what you have to buy. Oh, I also have agates to sell. Good. I'm getting up there. Getting up there with the money. All right, let's see. What do I have? I'm probably not going to need that. Or the great axe. Common wand. Probably not. I have too many good things. Ooh, fine great sword, fine plate armor. A mace. That might be something interesting to look into. Oh wow. That has quite a bit more potential. Audra. Yeah, that seems to be something that I'm needing more and more of. So I'll get 2 of those. What else is there? I have plenty of iron, plenty pelts, plenty soft branches. What I don't have plenty of is meat.
Step right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Or maybe more essence.
Just meat?
Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point.
Okay, I'll buy it. If you have the meat, I have the coin. Oh no, you don't sell any meat, do you? That is a shame. What is this? It's unique? Why is it unique? Fire frost shock damage. That seems pretty good. Damage reduction is horrible, but it seems better than most. I could get a Grimoire Mastery. Maybe that'll be worth it. Frost. Bounces between enemies and the environment. Conjures a bursting sphere of fire. Leaves behind deadly lingering flames. Fire accumulation. I think I'm good. At the moment, we have a lightning pistol, a frost axe, and then a set of flaming weapons. I have the stagger and the sword, both on fire, both wonderful to kill things with.
Envoy.
You need something? I was just leaving.
The eyes of Paradise are still upon you. Watch your step.
I agreed to let you go. What more do you want from me?
You got lucky with the last one you set free, Envoy. Not sure I'd risk it again.
You spared us. That does not mean that we have lost interest in you. Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this. We deem you worthy. This time. We trust you will remember our gratitude.
Writ of Passage. Hey, where did that... Oh, there he is. Writ of Passage. What is that? Let me see. It's a quest. I am a friend of the Resistance. Oh. Good. Very good. I am now able to travel free without trying to get assassinated. Alright, first things first, I think that we are going to go to this campground over here, see if we can upgrade any more of our weapons. I'd like to upgrade this gun if possible. Oh, also, multiple of my party members wish to talk to me, so we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, yes, both of them wish to talk to me. But before that...
By the way...
There's enchanting stations. Cannot enchant these. More.
Never met that Orlin girl before in my life.
Yes, so I can make this better. I could turn this into a fine quality axe. Ooh, yes, just branches. Done. Yes, Audra is what I'm going to be needing to make it more fine. So, I'll go to 69 damage. Nice. Light of day. Iron chunk. Yep, let's upgrade that. I think Sheathed in Summer also needs to get upgraded. Ooh, I need a lot of iron chunk to upgrade that. Physical damage is good. I think Drawn in Winter. I only have enough to upgrade one. That is going from 58 to 69. This is from 45 to 54. Since it is a distance weapon, I think it's fine being at 58 for the meantime. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Drawn in Winter. Let's see, Still Garrote. Could go up to 13. Yes, let's go ahead and upgrade that. And then yes, Audra is what's needed.
You remember. The one in the camp in Shadow Peaks? With the thing on her head?
Oh, yeah. Nice eyes, chipped tooth. Thinking about her again, huh?
You thought we had a past or something. But I'd never seen her before in my life.
We could see her again if you want. I think she liked you.
Well, anyway, just wanted to clear that up. Yeah, a good talk.
Some women like the brooding, mysterious types. You just gotta work on your small talk.
Look at Kai trying to be a wingman over here. Alright, so let's get the hard conversation out of the way first.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
Let's... Killing for revenge is not my way.
That's interesting. Good to know you're the forgiving sort. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there.
Whole nother kind of deadly. Yes, too bad. I won't have an expert dwarven hunter. An explorer is my guide. Oh, wait, no, are you thinking of coming with us?
Considered it, sure. I wouldn't be much of a guide if I dropped you off at the edge of Dawnshore and said, good luck.
That is correct. Good to have you along, Marius.
Good to be here.
Yes.
We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest.
Okay, thank you. That's enough for now. Get some rest.
Until next time.
Yes. And then, Kai, you wanted to speak with me?
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
That's an interesting way of looking
what I
at
find
it.
Interesting is how you handled him. You really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
It was the right thing to do.
Things aren't always that clear, especially when you're staring down a man who tried to send you back to the wheel. But I like your certainty. Why'd you do it?
I did it because... I try not to shed blood unless I have to.
That's admirable. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the living lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
Yes, I saw such. What do you know about the rebels?
Just that they're chafing at seeing a foreign empire bring foreign troops and foreign restrictions. Same as rebels everywhere, really. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Woedica herself.
I've always found them to be too zealous for my liking.
Mine too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
This is true. That worries me too.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
It's just another obstacle I'll have to overcome to get to my mountain of meat.
Except it's more than your head on the chopping block. I promised someone I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
I'm glad for the company.
The feeling's mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can.
All right, I'll try, but you know that voice.
Night, Envoy.
It normally gets to
What are
me.
you grinning about?
Huh? I wasn't grinning.
Right. Well, stop it.
That's just how my face looks, Marius. Hey, you got something on your mind? Something you want to talk about?
Oh, I did want to cook.
You're doing it now.
There's a lot of things that we could cook, like cooked alabaster. Yes, meat. Cooked crested turbo. Meat. Oh wow, I can make a lot of that. I didn't realize. Oh. I can make cured loin. What else can I do? Prepared food, that's with raw fish or cooked fish and vegetable. Hey, that's basically sushi. That's fantastic. Salted trout with raw trout. Yes. Going to cook that. What is a tar loaf? That doesn't sound like it would be good, but... Oh, alright. It's just bread. There's more meat. Grenade. Grog. Alright, I think we're good for now. We'll go ahead and let that weird voice go into our brains. There it goes. I knew it would happen.
Mirrors. We have touched something like your dreams before.
Yeah, it was my before dreams. You did it. Again. You feel like home somehow? Why do you appear when I sleep? Why is that do funny? Why do you keep showing up in my dreams? I'll do the third one.
The leaf remembers the stem. We have questions. We must know. A killer freed. A predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why?
Yes. Yes, I did that. Everybody's asking.
Did you not suffer for your pain?
Number 3. Choose number 3, my lord. Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangle. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
So angry. Cannot forgive. Save that. I might need it one day. Or enough let it go. This is tricky. These aren't options that I want. Save that. I'll go ahead and say save that. I might need it one day.
We bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
It sounds so angry. Like I appreciate having my back and all, and being angry for me dying, but let's chill out a little bit. Let's see, we've done this. Gone around. We've kind of done most of this area. Oh, did I level up and not notice? Let's see, power attacks with axes and great swords deal bleed accumulation. After taking damage, slowly regenerate 75% of the last amount of health lost. I think rank 3 on that seems pretty good. Also upgrading like one-handed melee damage seems pretty good as well. This is always tricky to do this. What is this? It's barbaric shout. This could be interesting. Not necessarily sure if I want it right now. This would save on healing. Unlocks toughness. could increase maximum health. I think regeneration is good. But at the moment, we need a little bit more DPS happening, so... Oh, I can't get that. I need to be level 10 for both of those. Alright, well, that seems to have chosen it for me. Constant recovery it is. That is quite the bridge.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going down Rome's Fair. Business or pleasure?
Both. Business. Looking into the Dream Scourge.
Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwig barged past me.
Oh, that is fine.
She was looking none too pleased.
That is all right. Where was she going?
I didn't ask. The less I know, the better. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwig's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
So Ludwig's somewhere out there doing who knows what. Wonderful.
'Tis fine.
Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
You're cleared to pass, Envoy.
Thank you. Oh, I can't just walk over there. That's unfortunate.
And Sam's sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adherans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
I got a second chance at life. No, I didn't come here to play Executioner.
Believe me, that's a relief. Besides, the Steel Garrote's all too eager to take up that mantle.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adheran soldiers.
No, they do not work for us. They're often employed to hunt traitors and oathbreakers. Their orders start in Nadir, but don't confuse those fanatics with us.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off on you.
This is true.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the freakus.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
That sounds like they were dancing. Sorry to believe she's supposed to be working with him.
And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
I could tell.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
Technically I don't yet. I don't know that yet.
Well, maybe figure it out. We can't prepare for what we don't know is coming.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Condition is a way of saying it.
When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Meddling with souls, that is animancy. No one understands souls like they do. If they know something, we should hear them out. Now let's go with the first one. I always want to observe the work of animancers.
Just mind how close you get. Their experiments don't always go as planned.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is, an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches, all surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
We're not all useless bookworms, you know?
Right. You know, present company excluded, and all that.
Don't take it personally. Marius only does this with people he likes.
I'd say something back at you, but I'm just not feeling it for some reason.
See what I mean?
Charming.
Just wait till you meet the Animancers. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Oh. Well then, right when the dream scourge periods. The connection's troubling.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
We'll go to the cabin. Don't worry, Kai.
You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
That's intense. Do they have meat?
I look forward to hearing what you think the word easy means.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
All right. Let's get started.
I have
Enough
two
talk.
rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
It's interesting that it automatically made us go to a camp. So, before we continue, I would like to make sure that... yes, I did not. Alright. Let's see. So, 20% maximum health. Poison and bleed resistance. I'm not sure whether or not I'll actually need that here. We put it into dexterity last time. Let's go with... Let's go with more might. Actually, elemental resistance seems good. Maximum essence. Alright, we'll be well-rounded. I'm gonna go with intellect, and then we'll go with might for the next level up. I wonder if we're gonna have a weird dream thing again. Doesn't seem like it, which is good. Maybe we could just get into the combat right away. It's been too long. I need combat now. Sir Loin needs to procure the meat from all the creatures. Oh.
Oh, would you be a dear and help with these forms, please?
Looks like she could use that. Let's get her.
You know these are mushroom people, right?